Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 10th to the 16th, 2023. First card out for you this week is Despondence. Okay, so I don't know why I'm seeing this kind of as like you really being your unique self here, enjoying who you are naturally. I don't know why, Capricorn, I'm seeing you actually exploring different parts of your personality. So if you're someone, for example, who always dressed and acted super feminine, like maybe you're just like really digging your masculine energies this week, and you're just like kind of enjoying that feeling of not being so polished and proper and worrying about what everyone else is thinking about you. And there might be certain articles of clothing that make you feel that way, or vice versa, with masculine feminine energies. I don't know why that's coming through, like playing around with that. Also, I'm just seeing you here like I don't know, just not caring anymore about how people perceive you, or trying to get yourself into the energy of not caring how people see you. And obviously that might make some people jealous, because when you are your natural, authentic self and you're loving life and you're enjoying life, there's always someone to say something about that. So that's none of your business, though. Third eye chakra is open here, seeing the world from a different lens and allowing yourself to be less, I don't know why I want to say like less uptight, less caring, more relaxed, more just, relaxed, enjoying life. I'm also seeing like a separation from the phone, from technology. Like, what if I just went swimming and I didn't care about how my hair looked? I didn't care about my gut hanging out. I didn't care about, this and that. Like, I just had fun and swam around and just, I don't know. I'm seeing a return to that almost childlike energy of just not caring what you look like, what you think, or how other people will perceive you. I feel like it'll be really liberating for you. And for some reason, that's coming up at this time for you. Next, we have Not For You, with, again, that third eye purple energy coming out here. To me, this is giving me like, I'm not your cup of tea, or they're not my cup of tea. I'm not for everybody. These might be affirmations you're saying to yourself, like, I'm not for everybody, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm still going to be who I am. Also, for some of you, your third eye might be giving you a little like, I just don't know if this thing or this person is right for me this week. It just feels like this state of like, I don't know, like kind of questioning if someone or something is really for you. So yeah. This week we're going to have a special treat. We're going to get some messages from your spirit guides and ancestors and past loved ones, and they have to say vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Ooh, we see that so strongly here. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Yeah, to me, it's like, yeah, you're definitely doing something new this week that is completely new to you. I don't know why the example that's coming to my mind keeps coming back to like clothing and like dressing more feminine or more masculine, or changing your style up in that way. And just because like clothing is energy and it completely changes how you feel energetically, like in that moment. For example, if I want to dress more feminine and I want to wear a really nice dress and jewelry and do my hair and makeup, it does come with a slight sense of uncomfortability, because it's like, okay, I got to make sure my butt cheeks don't fall out. I got to make sure my hair stays in place. It does come with that slight uncomfortability. But then sometimes I'm just like, let me dress more masculine and fashionable, and it gives me a whole different energy, a whole different vibe. Like even the way I sit, the way that I like move is differently. So I don't know, I'm seeing something like that where it's like, let me just try out something just to see the different lens it gives me in my energy. I don't know, really interesting. You may also be going out of your comfort zone this week and meeting a new person or doing something completely new to you. And that does put you in a state of vulnerability, right? Because you have no idea what to expect. And your spirit guides are kind of saying like, we got your back. Don't let fear hold you back. Okay. First tarot card out for you is Strength in reverse, which is also a card of vulnerability here. Interesting stuff. I really want to see the next cards here because the first card out to me usually represents the past few weeks and months for you. And for some reason, Capricorn, I am seeing this as a conversation that it's not necessarily that you want to have it, but it's like there's a lot on your mind and you feel like there's a lot on someone else's mind, but you haven't breached that subject, that topic yet. So we are heading into this week with that in mind. So I do wonder if this week you will be kind of breaching that subject. So for example, like say you just started dating someone new and it's, out of your comfort zone, whatever, but you never really breached the subject of like, what are we, or are you seeing other people or whatever. I kind of feel like psychically you might be picking up on that, you wanting to talk, them wanting to talk. And that's what we're getting with the Strength card so far. So I do wonder if we're going to end up having that conversation this week or what. This could also be like, someone from your past even perhaps, where it's like you want to reach out to them, you want them to reach out to you. I don't know why I keep seeing in my mind like a mirror image. So I do feel like whatever this feeling is, it might be mirrored. So the other person may also be wanting to reach out. They might be in a very similar mindset. So if you're wondering why they haven't reached out, it's probably for the same reason that you haven't reached out, okay? Second card out for you is the Fool in reverse. Guys, we just got to go for it. It seems there's a lot of yellow, lots of positivity that will come when you just absolutely go for it and get vulnerable here. I'm seeing a heart-to-heart conversation. I'm seeing like just spewing out what's on your mind. It's like if they don't like it, they don't have to take it, but this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. We do see a hesitation with that though, that you might have been experiencing, which is understandable, but I just feel like it'll be a lot more positive than anything else here. I again want to see the cards around this. So third card out is the Emperor. Oh my gosh, first three cards are all major arcana cards. We did just have the Capricorn full moon, and you are a strong Capricorn placement, so I do imagine that this week will, kind of be very significant as those Capricorn full moon energies are closing out. This is very compatible with you, actually. This is being organized, getting things done. I'm seeing a sense of organization, working hard, being productive, staying like on a schedule here, which is great. Taking back control of your life. Very Capricorn energy, honestly, like just wanting that structure, consciously designing your life so that it has some sense of structure and routine that you can fall back on like as a foundation. When emotions go haywire, when things get out of control, you always have that routine to fall back on. Very important for Capricorns to have that routine. It keeps you grounded, it keeps you structured. So beautiful energy there. There may also be a significant Aries in your life that you may spend time with this week. I know that's random, but that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, I really want to see this row. Okay, fourth card out, second row. Underneath the Strength card, we have the Nine of Swords. Guys, yeah, I feel like whatever this issue is that you want to talk about with someone, it's one that caused you upset in the past or a sense of apprehension. Okay, so for some of you, this could be like an issue in a relationship of yours that you might have been sweeping under the rug or just not wanting to talk because it was very emotionally volatile. But I mean, the more you don't talk about it, the more you're going to be in this Nine of Swords energy. You know what I mean? Like just letting it bottle up inside of you and eat away at you in the middle of the night. So it's really important to get vulnerable. It's really important to speak our feelings, share our feelings, process them, even if it's not with this person that's involved. Even just with like a good friend or family member or therapist or something, like speak your feelings, like talk about the past, it'll really help, I feel. Center of the spread, center of the week is the Sun. Beautiful optimism, happiness. Yeah, so I love that the Sun came out in the center because the thing about the Sun card in the tarot is that it kind of radiates positivity on all the surrounding cards, and literally since it's in the center, all of the cards are around it. So for example, this Nine of Swords in a normal reading might not be the best message. It might show staying up late at night, multiple nights this week, being anxious. But with the sun next to it, I feel like there's a slight sense of detachment that you have towards the issues in your life. It's just like, yeah, we should talk. If we don't talk, it's not a big deal, though. It's like one of those situations. So beautiful. The sun also predicts just good times ahead in general. So fun in the sun, gardening, going out, spending time with loved ones, being in love, being very creative, especially spending quality time with the animals of your life. All of those things are supported this week. And I mean, honestly, having the sun as the center of your spread, it shows a good week ahead. So that is great. 6th card out for you is the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful forward movement. I am seeing finances and career and schooling getting better for you guys, okay? I am seeing some, and it comes from this structured discipline that the Emperor shows, being more disciplined and productive with your goals that are financial, career, etc. Or say you're retired, for example, this could be like just goals you have around the house, or hobbies, projects, your routine. Like that will be the structure you need to enjoy your retirement. You know what I mean? So like I said, that structure will be the foundation of growth. It'll be the foundation of the ups and downs of your emotions, which I think is why this stuff here, which is highly emotionally charged, it's not that big of a deal because you have the structure in your life. It's like, I'm fine no matter what. I mean, yeah, this situation is here. To me, this just feels like there's a lack of closure, it seems. In some area of your life, or you just don't know, like you haven't breached a conversation with someone. So again, like lack of closure energy here, lack of like knowing where the other person stands. But it's not a huge deal because it's like I'm happy on my own regardless. So it's like even if I don't know, I'm still happy. I mean, that would be something that we might want to talk about, but I don't know. Happiness nonetheless. And the Knight of Pentacles shows yourself being organized, moving forward. It could also show you connecting with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, another Capricorn, and that could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, mostly Sun and Moon, I would say, though. Yeah, it could be moving forward quite good because you have structure in that connection. So, for example, like if you're dating someone and like you have a routine, like we see each other at least twice a week, and one of those is a date night, the other one might be more relaxing, errand running, whatever. Having that routine, that structure, I'm telling you, as a Capricorn, like that's what you need to feel safe, to feel secure. Earth signs in general, you should have that routine, that structure, because it just makes you feel so much more confident, like knowing that you have this routine in place. So that is where growth will come from. Final row out for you, we have the Knight of Cups. 2 knights. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Forward movement in love and in creative projects. Guys, I love to see 2 knights both upright in a reading. I feel like this rarely happens. This shows growth. This shows forward movement, especially with anyone in your life here. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, I'd mainly look at the sun and moon signs, but could also be rising Venus. So you might be dating a water sign or another earth sign, especially if you have water placements. But yeah, this is just a really good match. You both seem to be heading in the same direction, and I think that is important to note here. You both want the same things, and I do wonder if this person that's heading in the same direction with you, if this is someone who, if this is the same person who, you haven't had like a conversation of like, what are we, or like address something from the past, or some type of wounding here, some type of conversation that you're both being too scared to breach, I wonder if it's like the second you have that conversation, you'll realize that you both want the same things, you're both trying to head in the same direction, and it just restores so much happiness. So that's really interesting. That is beautiful. I feel you being really on the same page with someone else and things going really smoothly because of it. And there's organization here, like there's physical, tangible, like a schedule or actions being taken that will help move this forward. And whatever this is, it could be a relationship, it could be a project, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Someone's definitely on your team though. we have the Page of Swords. Someone else coming through. This might be new communication in general, because sometimes pages are like the messengers of the tarot, and they're not necessarily representing a person. This just shows new communication, news about something that will be developing in your life here. Some of you might be hearing back from a job or rental property or something in your life, a program you applied to. I don't know. It's really interesting hearing back from someone, something. I'm also seeing like a business dealing here. So you might have reached out trying to get an appraiser or sell something, and they're reaching back out like, okay, we could do it on this date. Some of you guys might have, this could be as simple as trying to get an appointment at like a really coveted hair salon, tattoo shop, whatever. And you hear back like, okay, this is the date we could do. I know that's such a random message, but that's what's coming through, guys. This could also be like you reaching out to someone and trying to make a date with them, trying to hang out with them, and they're like, totally, we could do it this week. So that's really fun and exciting. I'm also seeing new conversation, communication, news coming through from whoever this Knight of Cups is in your life. This could also be a new person coming in, friend, coworker, family member, whatever. They could be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be. So lots of social stuff going on, lots of projects going on. This reading is all over the place, but that just, to me, whenever a reading's all over the place, it shows a really good and fulfilling week. Like there's a lot going on. It's exciting. And we have the sun in the center of the spread. So great stuff coming through. I'm seeing in the Page of Swords, like confirmation, reaching out, like, hi, I'm reaching back out to you to let you know that I'm interested in your offer. I am interested in this. I'm interested in that. I don't know. Something like that coming through. More communication in general. Final card out for you is the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. I love this whole third row here. It shows money. It shows productivity. It shows, really like putting in the work, guys. This is a big work week for Capricorn. Big week for money. I see you making decisions and working really hard in a way that it will actually make you more money in the future. Some of you guys might be investing your money and being really organized about that, which might be what you're hearing back on this week. So 8 of Pentacles kind of shows a repetitive process that's built into your routine. And it's like the more, like, you don't even have to do it more. It's just like you just do the same thing over and over and over again, day after day, and it builds on top of each other. So for example, like going to the gym every day, you're only going for 30 minutes every day. You're increasing the same amount of weights every single day, whatever. You're not changing anything. It's a part of your routine, but you are building muscle every single day the more you repeat this thing. So it's not like you're taking on more work, you're taking on like overtime, doing more, taking up more of your time. It's like you're still just doing the same routine, same thing, but it's building momentum, it's growing momentum. And like, I just keep coming back to that in your work, in your creative projects, even in your relationships. That's how you make friends, that's how you make lovers, that's how you make spouses, okay? Doing the same, like if you could only hang out with someone, like say you hang out twice a week, like we said, one date night, one just errands, whatever. It's not like you're changing anything, but the more time you're spending with this person on this thing, it grows and grows and grows. Your love for them, their love for you. So beautiful, structured week that will pay off for you is what I want to say here. And this perfectly explained how, like, the environment that Capricorn energy needs to be in to really thrive, like having that routine, that schedule that is built perfectly in order to maintain all different areas of your life and to grow. I mean, it's just there's no other way other than success if you have that in place, other than happiness if you have that in place. You know, having all your needs met through your routine, so you know it's going to be consistent, like that is happiness for a Capricorn. Okay, beautiful love, beautiful money, people on the same page, communication, news coming through, happiness. Oh my gosh, I love this reading for you. Thank you all for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. I definitely recommend watching for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you want the fullest overview of the week ahead. And personal readings are on my website, spiritpsychic.org. Link to that in the description. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.